Welcome to the John Doe Radio Show. It is Glass Tuesday, one of your favorite days. I know here on the JDR, we're joined by the fantastic people every week. As always, the good people from MadHatters Smoke Shop, Paul and Anonymous, taking care of business with us.
What it do?
Located at 6091 West Colfax Avenue in Lakewood, Denver, Colorado, 303-953-7015. That is 303-953-7015. Anything that you hear today, yesterday, tomorrow, last week, the next week, anything you see or hear, there's a pretty good chance something like it can be made for you, or they have something
We've got plenty of amazingness on the shelf. Just gotta come check it out.
Amazing.
Is that right, Phil?
Amazingness. He's like a maniac. A maniac. Right?
I guess.
Yeah. We also got the man himself in studio with us. Can't go without having his theme song rocking in. Every time he comes in. The man himself, Scott Trikky, up in here.
Hello, hello.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
It's fantastic to have you, dude.
Oh, it's good to be here.
Kind of bummed that we didn't have you last week. Why didn't we have you last week?
I don't know. Why didn't they have me last week?
Maybe you were getting your teeth pulled or something?
I don't really know. I can't remember that far back.
You fell off a mountain and
you
landed.
missed out on the toothpicks.
Oh, right. That's right.
That's what it really was.
That.
You just didn't
That
want to
scared everyone off. No one showed up.
didn't want to have anything to do with the toothpick action. Yeah. No, what you did was probably just stumble down the mountain into a big pile of snow and
Stayed there.
stayed there for a while.
Screw it. I'm not going any further.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'd like to do sometimes. Really. It really is.
Stumbled up the mountain and found a house and stayed there. That's how we ended up there.
It's almost even better than that situation.
Exactly. The electricity was still on and everything.
Awesome.
The only thing I can think of
Some guy named Bill gets his bills there.
Dude,
They haven't turned anything off yet.
The only thing I can think of during that whole time we were talking about the falling down and getting stuck into a snowbank is I watched some dude when I was snowboarding one time just flying through the trees, and then all of a sudden he hit a tree well and went head first, like buried deep into the trees. And
Sonny Bono.
everybody's like, "Oh God!" and like try, digging the guy out. It's
Yeah, that can probably kill you pretty easily.
oh yeah, people die
That's Sonny
all
Bono.
the time getting
See, that's why I don't
Sonny
do snow
Bono-
sports.
Sonny Bono straight into the tree. I'm talking like there's, because it snows and snows and snows, and then underneath the tree, there's like, it's not as heavy, so you can walk over by it, and then it's just like,
Just
yeah,
sinks.
some dude's just like,
Just sunk in.
and you're like, oh God, oh God, get him, So anyway, hopefully you don't fall into any
Pull out your phone, start recording.
snow wells. That would be you. You'd be like, how could the best way we could circle game this dude? You'd be like, dude, you're upside down. Do the circle game. Do the circle game. I know you can hear me under there.
YouTube it.
You guys are crazy. Every single last
Broadcast
one.
myself.
Every single last one of you is just crazy. So, big time appreciative of having you guys in here on Glass Tuesdays. We love it. We got a lot of great information coming. We're probably going to be talking a lot today about the events that go on in the glass community, the glass expos, the glass shows, which is pretty much the same thing. So we'll let Anonymous, and I'm sure Trikky's been to a few, and our man Paul over here fill you in on a few also.
I rage the trade shows, man.
You've never even been to one, have you?
Yeah, I've been to a couple of them. I got way too fucked up and didn't get anything accomplished.
I got way too many glass to trade shows. I go to have a good time, and that's it.
So that's what
That's
happens
pretty
at
much what
the
I
trade
do, too.
shows is you just get.
I've had to work my ass off at a bunch of trade shows.
That's because he's getting fucked up.
That's actually where I ran back into John after we both left Texas.
I remember
I
that
ran
was
into him
Con.
at a trade show in Vegas
Oh yeah.
Which one?
at Champs.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you modeling?
Nah, man. I was
I just saw him off to the side. There was like a
Working,
fan blowing, had his hair
trying to
like
sell
going.
glass and freaking just get abused in Vegas, man.
He was
I hear
standing-
Get abused by the Teamsters.
He was standing
They got
off to
to
the
get
side with a big fan, looking like Fabio holding the glass piece. It's beautiful.
That's right.
That was kind of what I had pictured.
Yeah, that's me, Fabio. Don't tase me because I'm beautiful.
It's not my fault. God gave me all the beauty and gave you none.
Didn't he get hit in the face with a bird on a roller coaster?
I
or
hope
something
so.
Like that? Like
I hope
nose,
so.
I'm pretty sure.
He did.
I'm
That-
sure he
that-
took a
that was-
bird to the face.
Yeah, that's God. That's God having a kick.
Yeah, it's God saying to fuck you, calm the fuck down.
That's like that's like
Your
serious.
ego's a little too big, Fabio.
A few,
Take a bird
Shut
to your
up.
face.
a few years that happened. I think it was a long time ago. I
Yeah.
can't
You better
remember.
believe it's not
I won't
butter.
forget it.
I won't forget it either. I can't believe it's not my face.
I can't believe my nose is broken.
No, he got plastic surgery.
I can't believe they got that on camera.
So good.
And if anybody in the world too, Fabio getting smashed in the face with
With a bird.
I need some butter. Some real butter.
Oh shit!
You guys have some serious issues sometimes. I hope you
Apparently.
know
Oh
that.
so.
shit, yeah, we do.
Apparently so.
I'm trying to find some information here that I can't find for some reason, and it's driving me nuts. But that's
Because you
right.
switched to the timeline, dude.
Yeah, actually, it is. To be honest with you, that's what that was exactly right there.
Ruh-roh raggy.
Yeah, I know. It's all right though. It's
So
all right.
who's going to the champ show, and who's going to the age, and who's going to the big?
Well, you can
That
hit age
is
and
the
big together.
question.
That is the
I
question.
think we're
Age
gonna
and bigger
hit
at the same
age
time?
and big together.
They're at the same time?
They are.
Yep.
Okay.
At the end of March, out in Vegas.
Bigage.
Big
It used to be
age.
champs and age at the same time.
Yep.
They haven't done that in like a couple years now.
Exactly. They had a little rivalry, I imagine.
I think the last time that I went to AGE champs, they were doing it at the same time. That was the last time I was in Vegas for one
Yeah.
of those.
That's been at least
At least 2 years.
three. I think that's 3 trade shows ago. It was like three or
3 or 4
two
or something
Augusts
like that.
ago or
Yeah,
whatever.
totally.
I think that was the one. It was hot as a bitch. Vegas in August is
Yeah,
the
it
worst
always
time to
is.
be there.
That's why I don't do the August trade show. I do the
Which
March
one of you
trade show.
geniuses figured this out? That we should be here in August?
Well, the thing is about Vegas is that you can hardly get outside even if you wanted to. Most of the city is indoors.
You're not kidding there. It's a damn expensive place to spend your time too.
Yeah, it
No,
definitely
off
is.
strip's not as bad, but
I eat at the Pink Taco.
I'm sure you do.
See, I'll let you guys have.
How much does that cost you in Vegas?
is it by the hour or by the taco?
I'll let you
You-
guys
you
get,
can
I'll
get
let
a
you guys
platter
get
of
control of the
tacos.
show, and I'm gonna have to start meeting every single one of your asses here with that craziness.
It's a real place.
No, it's an actual
I'm sure it's a real
restaurant
place.
in Hard
In the
Rock.
Hard Rock
Pink
Hotel.
Taco.
The Hard Rock's my favorite hotel. That's
Yeah,
when I
mine
went out
too.
there. I enjoy the Hard Rock
That's where we're going to stay
Hard
and
Rock.
party and then
Yeah.
forget about the show.
and forget about the show.
We'll have John Waters there with us. We know that.
We should do a live spot from Vegas. Can we do that? Are you going to Vegas?
Dude,
Oh,
if you guys
right
are
out of
inviting me to
AG.
Vegas, then I would absolutely love to go to Vegas.
If you can
Right out
get
of
if you can
HE.
get a golden ticket, that'll get you on an airplane.
In fact, I think
We'll-
they're
we'll let
white.
you hang
don't
out
even
with
need
us.
a gold one. They let you on with a white ticket.
Exactly.
nowadays.
And
long as it has the
it's got a
barcode.
cool barcode at the
Barcode,
bottom.
right? And it doesn't say SSSS.
What's that mean?
That's like special security screening something or other. It means they always flag you and you have to get screened like additionally at every checkpoint.
As long as they, really
Dude, they
cut
searched
the
my
balls
dreads
well.
last time I was.
They just did that to
yeah,
my
for
brother
sure.
too.
They totally search
They-
your dreads.
They had
Your,
never
your
done that
dreadlocks
before.
set off the metal detector. It's like, what?
The guy's like, I'm going to run my fingers through your hair. I was
And
like,
you're
buy me
like,
dinner
oh.
first.
That sounds pretty exciting.
Will you massage my scalp, please?
Yeah, while you're in there, can you break up that little tangle I got?
Just let him do that and reach back and grab his hand.
Wait a second, that's not what's going on right now?
Hey, I thought we were hitting off great.
Yeah, it seemed like everything was going fine.
Barry the security guy. I bet you he's caught some shit in his day.
What do you think the Las Vegas security people have to see just in there? They got to see some crazy shit.
I'm talking about the Vegas Champs show.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Las
Go ahead,
Vegas
continue.
Champ show.
The what?
Vegas in general.
The Las Vegas Champ show.
Yeah, go continue.
Well,
I was
the
just
Ve-
reminding the people what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
the Vegas Champ Show, is it still being held at the
Security
Las
guard.
Vegas Convention Center?
I think.
What is the
so.
security guard caught? Like, what do you mean by the security guard? What is he like?
We
the
were just
amount of-
saying that there's got to be some crazy shit that comes out of the Las Vegas or, into the Las Vegas airport just in general because it's Las Vegas.
that dude's like,
Exactly. So what are you doing with these 9 severed heads? Don't worry, they're not from here.
so all of a sudden,
I got these in Mexico.
Yeah,
it
totally.
goes
That's right. You seen they were cheap because we got them from the cartel.
It goes through the thing, and the guy sees it in the scanner, and he's looking at it, and he just looks at it, and looks at it more, looks at you, looks back down at it, looks at back at the other guy, and he just says, "Fuck it." That's what Vegas is like.
Pretty typical.
Yeah, he looks
Target.
at you and he looks at the guy behind you who looks even crazier, and he just lets you slide. It's like,
He's-
man,
I don't
even
get
need
to slide.
You're the
I'm
fifth
the one
person
who
with
looks
severed heads
crazier.
today.
Yeah,
You're not
you-
impressing me.
What's that?
You're the
Paul-
fifth person with severed heads today. You're not.
Exactly.
When are you going to come through here with like 25 of them?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Paul
mean, 9
deserves
heads in a duffel bag.
to
Yeah,
be
exactly. Done. It's been
harassed.
done.
There are too many people talking sometimes at once. I hear y'all are excited that Paul is going to be harassed no matter what, wherever he goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I
surprise
can
me.
see Trkky is just kind of getting biased.
No, I get harassed at every single.
Why, dude?
It's the tattoos.
Doesn't
I
he
think.
look like the authority? Why would you wear the long sleeves then? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't like to be uncomfortable in the airport. I'm uncomfortable already.
So you just don't like long sleeves.
I don't like long sleeves. They're constricting.
I love long sleeves because they hide my
What do
skinny
you
white
do when
arms.
it's cold?
I put long sleeves on. I just don't like it.
My toothpick arms are easily hid.
Prefers not to.
I seem like I'm a little bit bigger of a guy.
I don't like wearing shoes and socks either.
Seriously?
No.
What about in the studio? What about in the studio? As you're like blowing glass, are you wearing shoes?
I go out in my studio without shoes and socks all the time.
Have you ever?
Flintstones. Meet
on
the
broken glass?
Flintstones.
Yeah, I don't care.
Have you ever
I've never
stepped on-
cut myself.
You've
They're
never
a
stepped on a
modern
molten
mountain
piece of
family.
glass.
Not molten. I've stepped on broken pieces of glass, but
Do you wear
I don't think I've ever
flip-flops?
cut myself. Sometimes.
Or just straight barefoot,
Sometimes I go just straight barefoot. Yeah.
just trudging through the snow.
There's no snow. It's indoor. You haven't been up to my place yet, but it
Yeah,
goes
I
from
know.
the inside straight into my studio. It's pretty bomb.
Nice.
Just
Come
go out
down,
there
check
in
it out.
your
Where to come?
boxers and
Well, I'll
start
try and come
raging.
down this week. I don't think we got too much going on. I
Just go out
know
there in his
Jenny and
boxers.
Jeremy are trying to get down, and Jeremy's been bugging me like crazy to
Like
get
him.
down. So I know he wants to
Yeah, y'all come up. It'll
pick
be a
your
good
mind.
time.
Flat,
For
dude.
sure.
We've been lack of funds, man. Broke.
I
You
understand.
watch Scott blow glass in his underwear.
Shh. I think.
If you were lucky.
I think. Yeah.
Or you
I think at this point in
pay.
time. I think at this point in time, there's
We
a
all
few
know each
people,
other
you know,
well enough.
especially Jeremy. Not saying that the homie is that desperate to watch anybody blow glass in their underwear, but I think he's willing to take the opportunity where it comes. You know.
Yeah, sure.
Especially for
sure.
someone such as yourself.
All right.
Hey, you're an apprentice. Go get me a clean pair.
Yeah, exactly. The apprentice has to
Yikes.
change them for you.
Now the fiance is like,
I can't stop this.
No, this is
You gotta go get the
Jeremy's
clean
like,
ones
I
and
don't
put
know
them
what
on
kind
me.
of glass studio this is, but I don't know if I really do.
exactly. And your fiance over in the corner is
This
just
is where you
looking
become a
like
pro.
she's just scared as hell, dude.
Being totally honest, she deals with this every day. She might look scared, but she definitely is used to it.
Actually, I have no doubt. I have no doubt about that. Actually,
Yep. Glass
No doubt.
studios are typically some pretty raunchy environments.
For sure.
I can't even. I can't imagine what Cowboy Studio is like with him and that crew and his
There's a
wife.
lot of flatulence.
Dude, I was exactly about to say the exact same
Oh my
way.
God, you just called
Yeah.
him out. You just called him out. on that.
Oh no, he's probably laughing.
He's like, yep, that's what happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, he's definitely laughing.
Exactly. Back in the day, him and Artie were the Flatch brothers, and everything was Flatch this and Flatch that. It was pretty wild.
Those torches.
He probably
like-
just flatulated on someone when
Exactly.
It could get a
he has
little
been known to
dangerous.
like hike up his ass on somebody and just blast them.
That could get a little dangerous with that many
It's called
torches
having a
around.
good time.
Oh yeah, he's dude. His apprentice fell asleep in the shop the other day and ended up with dicks on his cheeks.
See, you just don't
What
fall
are we in
Every
high
time
school?
around Cowboy. Every time.
Yeah,
you just
dude.
don't fall asleep with people around people like you
He-
guys.
dude, he-
No,
That's all
no,
there
he,
is to it,
shoes
right?
on. It's
I can
he
trust
is-
That
he
fool
holds-
spent a lot of time on lot, dude. And if you spend time on lot and you fall asleep with your shoes on, you're getting written on. And usually, he got it easy. Because I've seen some bad ones.
What are you doing?
That light is screwing it up for everybody on the live thing, but that's all right. It's like the bright light coming out of
Whoa.
Phil's It's like Phil is Jeebus.
Whoa.
It is.
Jesus light.
Want to make sure that you guys. We also have a few very important sponsors that we need to get to and holler at. Let's see if I can actually fill something in here and throw a bet in at the same time, and figure this out. There we go. And stop. Doobie-doo. All right.
Doobie?
Online only right now what we got going for you guys. It's an online only special, so you have to head to the John Doe Radio Show Facebook page or my Facebook page, Tim Martin, or Kim's Facebook page. You can find hers on mine. Basically, wherever you can find A Cut Above, brand spanking new Denver fan page that we just created. You can find it on like I said, the John Doe Radio Show page, my Facebook page. Look for it, like it. There's going to be some extra special deals on there. Extra, especially for you, the JDR listeners. So do not miss that out. A Cut Above Medical Marijuana Center in Denver, 1911 South Broadway, behind the other MMC that we won't mention because they're not sponsors. So make sure you check out A Cut Above.
What kind of specials?
We're gonna be doing some deals, man. They will be announced. That's why people got That's why people got to go and like it, and then it build up, and then we release it, and it's boom, shakalaka.
The build up and the release, you know.
The boom,
I'd
shakalaka.
like you and be your friend. That's asking a lot, dude.
Shut up.
Jeez.
I'm not asking anybody to like me or to be my friend. I'm asking
Socially.
I'm asking everybody
Just
to
on the network.
Right.
I'm asking everybody to like A Cut Above and
Be
get some
their
deals.
friend.
And you know what? You don't even have to like the name A Cut Above. You can like the deal that they're going to give you.
I actually like A Cut Above. It's
I like
pretty
A Cut
original.
Above too.
Yeah, it's kind of a clever name.
It is.
It's like they took it off the higher part of the plant because it's better.
Oh.
You should see how Debo grows his greens too, man. It's like some of the best growers that one of the best. Debo. His name's Debo.
Debo.
So Cut Above, what's their speciality?
What's their specialty?
Are they a Kush or a Haze people, or what do they do that you like?
They have, dude. Did I just completely forget to put all the rest of the commercial break in here? I think I did too. It just varies on what they have, what strains they have
Available in the week.
Yeah, it's just really different, and we're really trying to make people head to the online portion to make sure that they get everything taken care of there.
Download a joint.
What was that?
Dude,
There's gonna be stoners like scratching, sniffing their screen.
Dude,
That's what I'm talking about. Dude.
I got a
this
seedless
work?
sticker in Vegas a couple of years ago, and it was one of the bigger ones that had all the different, strain peel-off stickers. And I'm sitting there, and they handed it to me. I was like, what the fuck? Is this not scratch and sniff? And about four, 19-year-old girls they'd hired were just like, hee. It was pretty.
What do you mean?
Exactly. It's
Right. I get it.
Sorry.
Would you like to buy some shirts?
Nope. But yeah, actually, seedless clothes are pretty cool.
Seedless?
Yeah.
I do like the seedless line of clothes.
Yep.
I support it.
Actually,
There you go. You're rocking it right now.
Right now.
some
Right
pretty
now.
cool people.
Oh yeah.
Where's your glass industry shirt?
Oh, I'm wearing a glass aficionado shirt, sir.
I'm wearing a hemp
Whoa.
hoodlum shirt.
Yeah.
Sir. You don't even know.
I got
where
the
I
Boro
this shirt.
Syndicate repping the
Actually,
Salt Lake City crew,
What kind of shirt
Kenny
you
and the
got back there,
boys.
Phil?
Rockaway, I guess.
What? What shirt are you wearing?
Yeah.
Rockaway.
Phil over there is wearing some Rockaway.
Phil's
Last time I
gangsta.
heard, they didn't support the glass industry.
That's why he's
Really?
gangsta.
Rockaway does not?
Yeah, they
Not
don't.
actively.
Who is that? Is that Jay-Z? Who is that?
That's Jay-Z.
Oh, man.
probably
Jay-Z.
supports them.
He's
You
a
know,
Freemason, man.
Jay-Z was talking smack
Well, I don't-
about how much
there are some
the
good
young
Freemasons, so I
rappers
can't
smoke
talk
too much
shit.
weed, and they're less creative because of it. Is all they do is sit and talk and smoke weed.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's what's up.
But there's nothing on the front.
We
I
can't-
didn't
we
know.
can't-
It's not as strange, right?
We can't talk about glass, gear, and all that other stuff without bringing up the man, our friend himself, Mr. Holy Waters,
Dr. Waters.
Doc Waters. I don't even-
That's who you go to Vegas with.
There you go. He
That
will
is
be
why
there.
I get absolutely nothing accomplished.
It's because of him.
Because I hang out with him.
That's
Maybe I
awesome.
should go to Vegas and just be a distraction for him.
No, like he takes a whole crew with him.
Yeah, you would be one of 4 limos worth of people.
Damn.
Cruising
guys are
around.
taking
Yeah,
me
you
to
could try
Vegas,
to
right?
distract somebody,
I mean,
but,
this is part of the whole game,
yeah.
right? We are going to Vegas, right?
We're gonna get limos and
I'm
ride
definitely
around
going
and
to
act
Vegas.
like freaking.
I hear they're not the most
Wild.
friendly with media, but this is like
Hookers
media,
and blow.
like regular media. you
I'm
know?
not doing
Yeah, it's a
either
little
one of
different.
those.
Depends on how friendly your group
Green
is
is
with
in,
the
right?
media.
We're friendly
and blow?
media, friendly green media.
Bananas and blow. That's a
Don't
cool
wanna
Ween
kn-
song.
I don't want to know.
What's that? You never heard that song? It's
No.
by Ween.
What
It's,
happens on
it's
stage
a
there?
cool fucking song.
Besides
I don't
Trkys?
listen to Ween, dude.
I know you don't. You listen to some stuff I would never imagine listening to.
I listen to everything.
Sure you do. You don't listen to Ween.
I've listened to Ween before, though.
Oh yeah.
Weenus.
You listen to bluegrass, Anonymous.
I listen to a whole lot of stuff, man. I certainly don't listen
Take it
to.
down, take it down, take it down.
most of your intro
take it down, take it
He
down.
does not listen to rap
Well, I don't listen to that kind of
or
rap.
heavy metal.
Did
not that kind of
any of
heavy
you
metal.
guys go to
Actually, he
IGS?
has put on
No.
Pantera before in the store.
Oh yeah.
Did he?
Really?
Yeah, I've seen Pantera.
Really?
Yep. I used to like metal. It just gets boring when it's just there's not. I listen to like a lot of jazz and stuff now too. And the bluegrass I listen to is not traditional bluegrass. It's like rager bluegrass.
Take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down.
I had
take it down.
jazz theory in high school and jazz, and I've listened to a lot of jazz.
There's
Played
some
percussion since I was.
there's some
That's not jazz. though.
badass jazz out
I've
there.
actually put on a show with Twisted Sister, Great White, and Warrant. Yeah, I put on a show. It was great. Twisted Sister, dude's crazy.
D. Snyder.
D. Snyder is
Yeah,
crazy.
he's-
We're not gonna take it.
That's when I started watching MTV. It was about those times.
Anymore.
That dude looks like a chick.
Yeah, I know. I was always.
Or does
weird.
that chick look
I was always
like a
weirded
dude?
out by
You're
that
so
stuff.
young.
The
I have
80s,
no idea what the fuck you're
80s rock
talking
wear.
about.
I had a, or still have a cousin,
missed the
but
cock
back
rock
in the
boat, huh?
80s, he was in a
Yeah, I
band
mean,
that
I know
wore all the
about it,
face
but-
paint and did all the crazy hair and all that stuff.
He still
so-
does it.
No, he's has dreadlocks. Oh, well, last time I saw him, he had dreadlocks down past his ass.
I thought you were gonna say he still does it.
No, he doesn't do a whole mess like that. He's beyond that, bro.
Okay.
He evolved.
Well, I'm just saying.
D. Snyder is
He evolved?
even evolved. He doesn't do that anymore.
Slightly.
Slightly.
He's
evolved.
gotten weirder.
Now it's
Oh,
more
yeah.
like it's the Twisted Sister motorcycle.
But
club
who's
is what it
weird? I
is.
mean, I was hanging out with Alan yesterday.
touche.
There you go.
I don't
touche.
even- I don't
We
even
hang
know.
out with Quincy.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Of course
He's the
you
Cox
do.
man.
Yeah.
Does Quincy own the? Does he own the grocery store?
No,
Not that Quincy. That's a great Quincy though.
that's cool.
Anyway, we'll be back here in just a second after I get to some commercials. Also, make sure you check out Pink House Blooms, our brand new sponsor.
Pink House.
Pink House Blooms going to
Pink
find
House
some
is
of the
the jam.
Colorado's best respected and popular cannabis centers.
Hell yeah. Those
Get you
guys
some
are-
OGs.
I read that all wrong, but you got the point. Including
Get you some ISO.
these companies called the Cherry Company, 111 Madison Street, the Pearl Company, 1445. Yeah, that's what I was going to verify. Is it was the Cherry Co. or the Pearl Co. or the company, or
That's
you
the
never know when
ones.
with the Co. I guess it's a teapot. We should make sure of these things.
What
but
is
they're
the zip
unique
code?
names, so they already know. So check them out. Part of the Pink House Blooms Group, Cherry Company at 111 Madison Street, the Pearl Company at 1445 South Pearl Street, and Teapot Lounge at 2008 Federal.
They have good pricing.
You have heard the amazing products.
I'm gonna try to blow glass with this thing.
Dude, are you just going to waste my torch there? Is that what you're going to do? It's not like I don't get the vector from you. You have heard the amazing products available from nicotine and solventless wax and hashes from his appearances on John Doe Radio. And now you can know about the amazing ISO hash made by our good bud Stephen Lewis. The ISO wax cannot be beat. I challenge any of you to find a better product, but not only are the products great, just as I need in my own personal caregivership, the services need to be friendly and personable also. Pink House Blooms, going to take care of you if you mention the JDR. I want to make sure this damn bed's not going to screw up again on me like I thought it was before. Okay, so make sure you mention the JDR when you need to head down to Pink House Blooms. They carry essential extracts, rare dankness, hemp hoodlum, vector products. Stores are open from 10 to 7. Daily specials Tuesdays, 2-for-1 joints. Warehouse Wednesdays, that'd be today, Tuesday. 2-for-1 joints. Wednesdays are Warehouse Wednesdays. They weigh all Pink House grown meds at $4 a gram. $4 grams.
Or 4 gram eighths.
4 gram eighths. That's what I'm trying to say.
Jesus.
I was gonna say $4 grams.
I was like, I'm out of here. You gotta finish the show without me.
Winning.
Sorry, not. Yeah,
Last day my card works. I'm stocking them.
we're gonna get a bill instead of them getting the bill next. I mean, it's like, yeah, you can get 4 gram eighths all day on Wednesdays, Warehouse Wednesdays. Thursdays are buy 1 edible, get the other half off. And on Make It Rain Sundays, let's just say they hook it up fat.
Make it rain.
Cherry Company on 111 Madison Street, 303-399-6337, and the Pearl Company at 1445 South Pearl Street, 303-733-6337, and the Teapot Lounge, 2008 Federal Boulevard, 303-656-9697.
That's the one I go to.
That's when you go to is the
That's where you even.
Teapot. There may be some news here on the Teapot
There
though
are
soon.
King Supers on the road.
I don't
Right
know if
next
there's
to
a
it.
King Supers over there.
No,
No.
that's the
It's
other.
right next to the football stadium.
That's our other sponsor.
Oh.
That's our other sponsor, CPM.
Denver
Okay.
Donkey Stadium.
I was just trying to
They're-
transition into that.
They're
Los
in Lakewood.
burros.
CPM's in Lakewood.
Oh, okay.
We'll hit them
Los
up after
burros
the
de
break.
Denver.
It's all good. But seriously, that ISO is no joke, right? Am I right? The ISO?
It is
Oh,
good.
I love it.
It's no joke. We're gonna try and get Steve on the
It's
show.
way cleaner than oil, personally.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. This
Yeah, I said it.
cannot. I don't think you can really argue that. And we
Yeah.
would try our hardest to get Steve inside this business to talk with him about his process and figure out exactly what he does. I know. it's-
Oh, that's probably his top secret.
I know, but we got Selected Nikki T in here to do it, and man, it was one of the most popular shows we've ever done. People got to learn a ton of things.
Yep. You should buy a walk-in freezer.
Step 1.
Yeah, there you go. Pretty much nailed it right on the head there. And you got to be an artist. So anyway, all right, we'll come back and talk about some glass and a little bit more. Also, big thanks to our friends Adam Dunn, TH Seeds, and Hemp Hoodlum, Dude Grows, dudegrows.com, Grow Wise, handmadeapparel.biz, littlemanhosting.com, Run On Grass, Edson Maton and Mats, and our good friends at Mile High Wellness. It's a John O Radio show. We do it live from the Mile High. It's Glass Tuesday. Here hanging out with Trkky, the man himself, Genonymous, and Paul, and Tricky's fiance, which
Karina.
Karina. Gosh, dang stupid names.
She looks like a Karina.
I know, and she's probably making this incredible, just holster for this beautiful $15
Not now that you can't remember her name.
million. I know.
She's like, screw that guy.
I'm a loser. She's
And you can't blame her.
absolutely gonna charge me like double the. She's gonna charge double the. And she's like, no. See, you guys are trying to be assholes, and she's nice.
She is nice.
Yeah, she's.
And they are assholes.
You already here, right here on the John Doe Radio Show. We do it live at the Mile High. Check us out if you missed anything. JohnDoeRadio.com, and we do have Glass Tuesdays up on YouTube. So go to YouTube, search for the John Doe Radio Show, and you'll find them. If you have any issues, email me, johndoe@johndoeradio.com. We'll be right back.
John Doe Radio.
Experience the healing power of flowers at the 2011 Best Meds Competition winner in Colorado Springs. Canna Caregivers off North Academy Boulevard and the Canna Center on Power south of Constitution. Call us at 719-597-6685 or 719-597-9333. Mention you heard this ad on Normal Radio.
Mention you heard it on John Doe Radio.
See concentrate purchase.
Trouble with the law? Or maybe you're looking to start a medical marijuana business? The law firm of Edson, Maton, and Matz can help. Attorneys Warren Edson, Lauren Maton, and Chris Matz offer a wide range of criminal defense-related assistance and cannabis legal services. Call the team of legal professionals ready to help you or your business out today. 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or check out the website warrenedson.com. That's Warren Edson, EDSON.com. MadHatters Smoke Shop has got your high-quality, American-made, unique pieces and some of the best scientific glass available anywhere. Artists and companies like Mike Frio, Cowboy, Zob, Royal, and D-Rock with some of the best products the Mile High State has to offer. Treehouse, Joel Halen, Worm, Trkky, and more. MadHatters Smoke Shop also carries Sheldon Black, one of the highest names in glass standards. Don't miss out on the Holy Water style collection either. Our friend John Waters offers his line of shirts, jackets, hats, and skateboards for men and women. MadHatters Smoke Shop for everything everything the JDR Army needs. Mention JDR or John Doe Radio and get 20% off. 20%. Visit MadHattersSmokeShop.com or email store@MadHattersSmokeShop.com for inquiries. Mad Hatter Smoke Shop, 6091 West Colfax Avenue in Denver, 303-953-7015. Store@MadHattersSmokeShop.com, 6091 West Colfax Avenue, Denver, Colorado, 303-953-7015.
John Doe Radio.
Yo, it's Tuesday on John Doe Radio. Make sure that you do not miss any other day on the John Doe Radio Show. Wednesdays, we got CD Wednesday. I'm like mixed up. I got on the way to work today and I'm like fell asleep in the car and I like woke up and I'm like, we're on our way home. And like that's how tired I am. I'm not even shizzing you. Ask Kim if she weren't in the other room. This is no joke. But it is a Tuesday on the John Doe Radio Show. Last Tuesday. Make sure you check out the other days on JDR CD Wednesdays. Hopefully we will have Adam done, or we will have our good friend. Are you guys eating fruit roll-ups again? Holy jibamoli. You are a fan of fruit roll-ups, aren't you?
Actually, she doesn't eat any of them. I eat all of them.
She's eating one right now.
Fruit roll-up.
I eat some of them, and I eat most of them.
Fruit roll-up king and queen. I know what to get you guys for anything.
For anything.
Anyway, make sure you check out. Stop it. If you're gonna open it. I'm gonna shut off your damn mic.
Please do. For the rest of the show, just shut his mic off.
Oh, and then he goes to your mic.
Of course.
There's no way to get away from this guy.
What a dick.
Hey, Paul, every time I go to hit my piece.
Do you get got?
Twice.
Well, every time I go fill the piece or I just remember it's there is the thing, and then I try and grab it like this, so that it's like kind of covering, and there's only really one. You know what I'm saying?
Face it, you get got every time you use it.
Yeah.
Because whether you look at it or not, you know it's there.
I know it's there.
And you make adjustments to try to not look at it, and that's enough for me.
That's an acknowledgement.
And there's a lot of talks that we're gonna be having on the John Doe Radio Show here in the next week or so or whatever. But yeah, right now I'm not even smoking.
Not even smoking.
So, who wants to describe
That's
going to
something we talk about
Vegas?
here in the future. John always trying to move on with the show. I got to get through another couple of sponsorship things
Oh,
here,
yeah?
and then we'll take care of it. I know. I got to pay the bills. I'm sorry, man.
It's all good, dude. Pay him. Hurry.
Got to keep the lights on.
Do it.
Make sure you check out Rare Dankness Seeds.
That's a good one.
Exactly. I knew you would like this one. You're a big fan of Rare Dankness Seeds. Rare Dankness blowing up here in Colorado. If you want to get a hold of his seeds, I know right now Pam and the crew are packaging brand spanking new seeds, including...
I've seen them.
Yeah, she's stolen one of my employees.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
Jerks.
I'm not going to make it.
Not even. It's not even bullshit.
It's not gonna. They're packaging some awesome. Jesus Christ. It's all I'm picking up is wrappers here. Just wrapper.
I'm trying to do it
No,
quietly.
Just go ahead and do it quick. Just
Well, it's all stuck.
quickly undo it. And
There.
There you go. She's trying to grab it from you to save the day.
It's in the trash can now.
What a dick.
I've lost control of Glass Tuesdays completely. That's fine with me. Fine with
When did you ever
me.
really have control?
For a couple-
Hey, let's talk about the chaos that's
first
going to
week or
happen
two.
when we go to Champs.
A couple
dude.
weeks I did have control of it. Rare Dankness Seeds. Make sure you check them out. RareDankness.com. They have brand spanking new stuff coming out. If you want to get a hold of the seeds inside your shop, 970-812-DANK. 970-812-DANK is who you can call. That's Scott's cell phone. Be patient. They are extremely busy. I mean, after you win the Cannabis Cup, being a small company, it's kind of, a big deal. You're probably getting hassled like a mofo. You can pick up strains like his from the good people we just listed to you, the Cherry Company, Pearl Company, Teapot. And for a very limited time now, you can still pick up the buds at SWAC. Man, it's SWAC. Southwest.
Swack.
Southwest Alternative Clinic, and then starting in February, I think starting in February, you can get the actual bud at the Pink House Blues group.
Dang, that's gonna be awesome.
That is a big deal, dude.
That is a big deal.
It is really a big deal. It is.
That's Ron Burgundy, big.
That's Ron Burgundy. That's Stay Classy, Say.
Stay classy, Denver.
I love you, John. It's all John gives a damn about is information and getting information across and knowledge. Even when you go into the shop, even when you go into MadHatters Smoke Shop, John is not just going to sit there and sit back behind the counter and look at you like you're an idiot. Which you
He's
may
gonna engage you.
You may be an idiot. No,
But he's going to fix that.
It's not me. Why? That's not
You're gonna
me.
know more about glass when you leave than when you came in.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
an
the
awesome thing.
That's the thing about it is you got John.
It's a great thing.
People who care. You got John.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else not that.
Yeah,
not
I've
so sure.
spent a great amount of time with a lot of customers this year.
No, I know Ryan cares. I know Paul cares.
Paul doesn't give a fuck.
Dabs
but he's-
sometimes probably does care, and then
she
No,
engages
he really
the
does
hell
care.
out of
Paul
it.
is,
Yeah.
They're all really care.
what about? Give me some dirt on Dabs. What?
No, she engages customers better than anybody in the store.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she breaks it down.
That's because she crazy.
I know
She
she
got
is.
the gift of gab.
She does like to talk about stuff.
And
But that's
then-
good. That's what we need in the shop.
And then you got last month. Then
As long as she talks a lot, but at a moderate volume, we really appreciate her.
and then last month.
Yeah.
John's trying to figure out a way to put a volume knob on her.
I'm
He's
serious.
been working
dude.
on it for months. He's like,
If I can get it on a
"Oh,
remote control and I can just turn her down from across the room, I mean, we will have the most awesome relationship for the rest of eternity. So I just be like,
If you
all right,
could
we're
have
gonna
a
go.
remote,
Yeah,
if
we're
you
gonna
have-
go from volume 7 to volume 4 right now.
And as many of the people are familiar with that listen to the show, you also have last month that works for you.
Old
Yes, she
last
does.
month.
December works for you. So best
Yeah.
of luck to her and hers. Best of luck to y'all.
Yeah, we also have Heather.
Heather.
Oh, we
And-
forget.
Heather's
but I
there
don't
right
get to. I
now.
don't get to see Heather that much.
And Hashka.
And Heather has got a.
Hashka fills
a
in,
very-
does good stuff for us when we need him.
I must say, Heather is a very attractive lady, but she has a very nice man.
Oh, yeah.
What are
He's
you laughing-
very
What are you
nice.
laughing about, Scott?
It's
He's
just
kind of
funny.
He's
I gotta
an
respect what
asshole,
I
so
don't
we
even know
really
what we're
like
talking
him.
about right now.
We're talking about staff at the MadHatters Smoke Shop.
Yeah,
Okay, I just keep
Jesse
catching
can
little
Jesse
bits of
can throw down the
conversation,
funny
so.
shit with all of us.
The sponsor of Glass Tuesdays
He's
is what
definitely
we're
on
talking
the.
about.
He's on par with us.
We're
in
right
the
on,
wits
we're right on
department.
track.
Scott, would there be anything you would like to talk about?
Absolutely not.
I came in here for nothing. I came in here for the.
I came in here for this, to listen to you guys.
Yep, it
To
is.
break
Could
from
have
the
done
norm.
that from the seat of your home, though.
Not, well,
He couldn't
in
interact.
My internet's not that
interacting.
good.
Yeah, the interacting.
Yeah.
So make sure you say a big thanks to Rare Dankness for supporting us.
We need to
Thanks,
have
Ray
somebody
Davis.
call in. We need a call-in line, man.
I can get a phone number on our Skype.
that is.
But
what-
then is all that would happen every Tuesday is that you would have Fro, Cowboy.
Do it once a month.
we'll have all
No,
sorts of
they
people.
would just call and like to harass.
Exactly, and
It's
it would
not
be
that we-
hilarious.
We show up to harass.
yeah, that's all we have been
and
doing
then-
to you for the last 3 months is harassing you.
And then what I would do, I would just answer the phone and then just walk away. And it would just be you guys.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Tuesdays,
exactly.
Cats
We're gonna
and
have
mice will
everybody
play.
talking crazy shit. It's gonna be fun as hell.
Last Tuesdays with the MadHatters Smoke Shop and JDR Radio.
There you go.
Yeah, big time fun times.
We're commandeering this ship.
You are commandeering the shit.
Shit. I'm taking this poop. It's terrible.
It's the poop deck.
Uh-oh.
Man, Georgia.
Is Georgia coming in?
we
was
both
gonna
thought
say-
of Georgia at the same time.
I was
It's
gonna
all
say,
her fault for
Beetlejuice,
making-
Beetlejuice, beetle poop.
Exactly. God. Craziness.
Fecal matter.
Gross.
Okay, that's enough of that. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, MadHatters Smoke Shop, that likes to talk about certain crazy things. You can also go on their Facebook page, and it's not always about glass.
Read some more crazy things.
You're
A
not
lot of times
happy?
we make fun of dubstep.
Oh no, I was just cleansing,
We've already talked
clearing.
We've already talked about the making fun of dubstep.
The origins of dubstep.
So you guys,
Part 1.
you guys at your shop, by the way, sell some awesome content. What are you guys having a side conversation over here?
We're actually talking about glass. If you want to know that,
I was gonna get it.
if you want to know the honest truth,
I was gonna get us some glass here, and then we can get us some trade show action because I do have some.
We do have 2 cool pieces that we want to show off towards the end. Of
You
the
guys
show.
just talking about a piece out of my collection I sold.
Nice. You guys do have some awesome pieces at MadHatters Smoke Shop. We do know that, and some awesome concentrate pieces.
We got some Joel Halens.
Some
We're
awesome.
gonna need to get more Joel Halens because we've run out of the DI rigs.
Nope.
They sold out because they're awesome and they're affordable.
Like the rig that Kim has.
Yep.
Awesome, nice rig.
Yeah.
What about these kind of rigs? What is this exactly called?
That's a regular female joint, circ to circ gridded perks with worked sections, an adapter joint, quartz nail and dome setup, and or a wigwag bowl.
Just pure fire.
It is pretty dope, and
And it's got some awesome sandblasting on it.
It's got some fantabulous sandblastimus on it.
Personalized JDR logo and something called this stupid thing.
Circle game for your face.
Got a lot of circs on that thing.
That's a quad circ.
The circle, the funny thing is on this piece, on the JDR Joel Halen Irie Sun piece, is underneath the water line, underneath the circ, where it should be probably.
I just want to make sure it's below the waist at least.
Yep.
Below the waist. I love it. It's smoother than almost anything I've ever hit.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I really do like it.
Dude, we got to get Joel in here. That's going to be the...
We did. I talked with Joel last week, and I said, "Hey, Joel, we need to get you in here." And he's been liking a few of my comments and stuff. So, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, yeah, we were hanging out with Worm the other day, and he's like, dude, that's definitely going to be the best show you've ever had.
It's what with Joel. With
Joel.
Yeah.
Have him make sure Worm's in here too.
Oh, we already talked to him about
Joel
it.
and Worm, I would give up the mic that day completely. Just
You'd
let them
have- we'd
go.
all have
Dude,
to
we
give
would
up
have
our
to
mics.
have a censor button. We have to be able to fucking hit mute on some of this shit that's going to be said.
It's all right though.
Probably so.
All right though. We just roll with it. And concentrate pieces, man. Concentrate pieces are just. What do you sell the most of?
We focus when concentrating. I like to focus on the dome and nail setups personally. I know that you're a Hellstone, and I definitely give people the option because it's simplistic and it's a good product, and it's way more easy to use for people who have mobility issues.
I think that Trkky should design his own sort of bowl that consists of something like this.
Why is that?
Because he wants one.
Oh,
No, I'm just saying. We can make a line. We can make
Long
a line. We can make a line of
story
JDRs, and there's a few things, improvements, innovation, not necessarily rip-off ovation.
Rip off ovation.
Innovation. I'm not trying to rip nobody off.
You trying to borrow someone's good idea?
Man, there ain't a single idea that ain't ever been thought of before.
This is pretty honest.
Nothing is original.
Yep.
So yeah, but you do push the Healthstone pieces, which I do enjoy because they are my favorite piece. Not only does it save in torch vector, but it also, I just like the hit better. I do like the quartz nail better than a metal nail.
Yeah, definitely.
A metal nail seems to get a little bit too hot for my taste, and it's a little bit too harsh of a hit, a little bit too harsh. The quartz seems to be just right. And here's another tip, ladies and gentlemen. When you're using your concentrates, this comes straight from me. When you're heating up your nail, you got your nail all just nice and heated, and it's glowing. Wait till it just stops glowing. Right, just right there. When it's right done glowing, then concentrate.
Yep.
That's what you want to do, because if you do it at any time before that, you're going to incinerate the shiz out of whatever you're trying to do, and it's
Focus.
going to be hard.
is that
just
not
gonna
what
dirty
happens
your
in the
nail.
Hellstone
Focus.
pieces? Do you not just
No.
incinerate the shit out of it?
No, because it melts inside the stone.
Focus.
You don't
You're
think the
s-
flame goes inside the stone too?
If you're not, you got to be smart about it.
Focus.
All right.
Use
I just always
beeline.
felt like I was combusting
Concentrate.
it. It didn't feel much like vaping it.
You got to learn how to hit it.
Focus.
Okay. I could take a class from you.
Focus on the concentration. No, so you don't. So you're telling me you don't like the Hellstone?
I own one, but I don't use it.
Well then,
Whoa.
But I also use a metal nail.
He's going
I
against
prefer a
everything
metal
you stand
nail.
for.
it's a good thing that I'm one of the millions of people that just hit their cannabis every different. No, it's just never mind. It seems like I'm the only one that enjoys certain things and hits their cannabis the certain way, according to John and you and a few other people.
Yeah, I mean, you're still missing out on the inline.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm not gonna say Farkin inline, but
Oh yeah.
I almost made that an inline just to make you learn to love
if that would have been an inline right there, though, that would have been really sweet and not fatty bottom.
But it would have been a lot harder to put the JDR logo on
I
it.
do like big butts, and I cannot lie. But I don't like a fatty bottom on the. That would have been sweet though if you could have got that inline though.
I like big bottoms.
The thigh and booty. Oh, Jeebus. Anyway, so you want to make sure that that's how you take care of that situation when you're hitting your piece. So, anyway, and heading into those concentrates here with another promotion, and then we can finally get to the trade show talk that you wanted to talk about.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. We're done.
Well, then fine. I'll move on to somebody else. He's going to set his headphone down and walk out.
Nah, I won't do it.
And be like, hey, Paul.
It's a false threat.
Isn't that your employees?
He drove himself.
Do you have control of your employees?
My employees, yes, but John's definitely probably more of a partner in the whole deal.
Actually, yeah, it was probably more of a moronic statement on my part, if anything.
I'll let you slide on it.
Platte Valley Medical
me.
Center. Platte Valley Medical Center. I'll tell you right now, you're not going to find better priced concentrates. So since we're talking about concentrating, there's also a video online on my Facebook page, the John Doe Radio Show Facebook page, that shows the innumerable concentrates that they do have. If you don't believe us, call them 303-953-0295, 303-953-0295, or just head down to visit them. Trust us, located at 2301 7th Street, Unit B, across from the Denver Aquarium. Great people, carry a fine selection of meds and a wide variety of extracts from top shelf extracts. And they also have deals. Wax Wednesdays, all wax for $15 a gram.
Wax on, wax off.
Whoa.
The Miyagi. That's why I like to call it the Miyagi stick and not a dab or anything like this. A
Yeah,
dab.
dab is a dumb name.
A dab is a dumb name. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally found one person who thought it was a stupid name. Can you flip the back of that?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Turn off that speaker. I've been hearing it echo a little bit. Our thing is working hard over here. Anyway. Wax Wednesdays, $15 grams, normally $20 grams. Monday Madness, premium strain specials, joints for only $1 when normally $3. So premium strains, we're talking like they pull their top shelf strains and roll joints with them. This is not just shake. This is not just a bunch of bullshit. They take care of you.
How many can I get? Do they have a limit?
I think there is a limit, but it's like I think I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8.
Dang,
That's a nice deal. Platte Valley.
Why don't they just sell me the $40 ounce?
Located at 2301 7th. I'm not exactly sure on this. I'll have to double check on this. Don't quote me on anything. Monday Madness. That $1 joints. I'm not sure what the limit on. And then during the NFL playoffs, Platte Valley running a special on select ounces for just $125.
$125 playoff ounces.
$125.
What is the world coming to? It's going to be free in another year.
Woo!
It's like a rose on the plant.
And $15.
I know, it is a plant.
And $15 select eighths. No bottom shelf strains either. This goes for everything. This goes for what they not just the bottom shelf. All right, so you don't miss out. One of the busiest, one of the most. You can see why they're one of the busiest. One of the most convenient dispensaries located in Denver, Platte Valley Medical Center, 2301 West 7th. Wait, that's not West 7th. 23. I want to say West in it. It's not West. 2301 7th Street, Unit B, 303-953-0295. And until January 15th, one more deal.
Dang, these guys
everyone, not even a patient. If you ain't a patient, you get patient prices at $25 an eighth and $150 ounces.
Dang.
Wow.
So that's
you don't
until
have to be a
January 15th.
patient?
I think that I think that
red card patient.
I think that NFL playoff thing might
don't
go
have to
for
be- yeah,
just when the
member-
Broncos play.
yeah.
So make sure you call them, find out exactly what the deal is.
So it'll be the first week in the playoffs.
Call them to find it out. We're going to find out exactly again. This is just what I got. 303-953-0295. 303-953-0295. But that's crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go stock up to deal with how bad the Steelers are gonna whip the shit out of the
Not
Donkeys.
gonna whip the dude. You just wish they could whip the shiz out of the donkeys. We were just waiting here a couple weeks, man. We've been all
Wishful
right.
thinking.
We've been all right here, man. It's a story. It's an epic story, an epic tale
Tim
of Tebow.
Tebow qualifies to be a water boy.
He
and
does
nothing
not qualify.
better.
You just wait another 5 years, dude.
When he
Yeah,
still
when
can't
he'll
throw
be
a pass.
completely
He's
out
one of the best
league and
quarterbacks
no
in
one
the
will pick him
league.
up.
Trust me, this is an epic tale straight.
You know, if you
from
can't hit the
Jeebus
side of a
himself.
semi truck from 15 yards away,
Dude.
you're not going to be an elite NFL QB.
Epic,
Sorry,
epic tale of Jeebus
epic fail.
is what this is going to be.
His first leg injury, his career's over.
Well, we better not hope he get a leg injury. Lucky he
It's
can run
happened.
like
He's
a
facing
stallion.
James Harrison this
He
weekend.
can run like a
dude.
stallion. All right, well, you want to put a bet on this?
You want to bet?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right. How much you want to go?
Well, no, I'm not gonna say that on the radio.
I got
we're gonna
$100
bet.
says the Steelers whip
I'm
the
not.
shit
I'm
out
not
of
betting you
the Donkeys.
$100 because I still
You
owe.
know you're gonna
I still owe
lose.
Warren $100. So
Sounds
You don't
like
wanna owe
you,
me 100
you
too?
shouldn't be betting.
I wasn't betting on anything really though.
Okay.
We can't bet on something. We're gonna come up with a bet. Your Steelers are not gonna lose. My brother.
Hey, they're not my Steelers. They're
lose.
the Steelers.
I don't give a shit about your Steelers.
That's
this
the Iron
Steelers.
City
This is the
Steelers.
dang Denver Broncos with Jeebus on our side. All right.
The Mile High Messiah cannot save
Yes,
you
he
from
can.
the Steelers.
Just wait until fourth quarter, 10 seconds left, and
When they're down by 34,
And their
he'll
team-
finally score a touchdown.
Shut the fuck up. And and everybody's T-bowing on
could
that,
run
on that
against
goal
the
line.
second
and
string.
just run it straight up your
I'm going to
knee.
T-bow the whole game every time he gets sacked.
Oh.
Every time he throws an incompletion.
I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and we did that a couple weeks ago. But then they ended up winning. No, I don't even remember even. who
They're on a
playing.
3-game
Yeah, see what
losing
happens?
streak.
Yeah, no,
backing into the
they
playoffs.
lost since that.
We're just saving it up.
Every game.
We're just saving it up.
Saving it up for what?
Steeler Schmeeler. Just wait till we pound the
Saving
crap
it
out
up.
of you. Let's
Orton
get to these-
just beat
I don't
him.
care about your crappy football.
Who is this wee
Orton.
stuff, radio man?
What?
What is this wee stuff? You act like you play on this football team.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we is in Denver, Colorado. Is in the Denver Broncos is we.
The Denver
That's
Donkeys.
in we. Just because y'all Texans want to get the Texas Cowboy.
No, I'm not talking like that. I'm just saying you don't play on the football
I'm
team.
gonna
You're not part
I'm
of
gonna
that.
start to get
That's
blasphemous
a
with
them.
you here in a minute if
That's
you want to keep
them,
going.
not
Hey,
you.
we are from Texas. That's like football's religion in
I know.
Texas.
That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm
I
gonna
got
get blasphemous
burned
with the
out on it.
Cowboys here in a second with you.
Hey, you can talk shit on them because they fucking suck. They sucked
sure.
last year. They're my favorite team, but damn it, Jerry Jones is a moron. Get rid of that ginger head coach.
What happened with that big old stadium that you got, man?
Jerry Jones' big old goddamn football field?
Yeah. Weren't you supposed to win after that got built?
What is that?
Yeah.
mean?
We
You had
were
to-
supposed to be in the Super Bowl hosted there last year.
You're
but that
supposed to get a
obviously didn't happen.
preseason. You're supposed to get a whole lot of things that didn't happen this year.
It did
Got a
not
point.
work. So we
Yeah.
got in the studio with us, MadHatters Smoke Shop, also Trkky with us, who's hanging out. I know he's probably bored as hell, looking bored as hell on his phone.
No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, you're just
Facebooking.
You're just bored as hell. Just
I
admit
don't
it.
follow sports.
Just admit
it's
it.
all right.
You know what you should have said right there is, no, I'm doing business, dude. I'm making sure sales are taken care
Yeah.
of.
Well, I mean,
You guys are
Facebook
dicking
definitely
off, I'm
is
hustling.
Mostly for sales. I don't spend my time on there doing it for anything besides making money.
You're like, you think I'm on Facebook for any other reason to be on? I'm on Facebook to whine.
Okay.
I've been called
Everybody
out on
needs
it.
an outlet.
I'm on Facebook because I have more friends on there than I do in real life.
That's what you're saying.
You're the most popular guy.
If I've got
ever.
a new piece, I can't show it to 2,000 people in real life. That would take way too long.
Exactly.
Sure.
One,
Make sure-
one,
make
2
sure you
minutes,
tag-
we can show 2,000 people.
Make sure you
on Facebook.
tag Tim Martin on there too. Another 5,000 on there.
Dang, though.
Dang. Yeah.
Whoa.
And then we'll throw it over
He
to John
doesn't
the
know
Radio
all
Show.
5,000 of those people either.
I know every single one of them. We're gonna go to their houses later, dude.
All right.
Just read an article
Serious.
about a woman who did this.
We better have enough weed.
Start
Right.
just clicking on random people. Someone's gonna live in New Jersey.
Yeah, ding. Hey, do you listen to no, just kidding. What glass
Hey, we're
pieces?
friends on
You
Facebook. Let's
should.
hang out.
What glass pieces did you bring in today, Trkky? Also hanging out with MadHatters Smoke Shop, 6091 West Colfax Avenue in Lakewood, 303-953. 7015. For some reason, I couldn't remember the last four.
It's on the sticker right next to you.
That's why I keep looking to the sticker right next to me. Good we put that sticker up there.
Yeah.
So what do you got for us, Trkky?
Want to talk about this fro first or the shin?
Should we talk about what? I'm letting you up to you. Trkky's a happy-go-lucky guy. He don't care.
Whatever.
All right. We'll talk about the fro first. We'll give the fro his due.
The fro do.
You want to just put it in front of the camera? Better put it down here.
Put it down here. Put this,
It's the Rasta pasta.
Rasta pasta?
I don't know.
That sounds edible.
I'm telling you.
Oh, that's a beautiful piece right there.
It's a delectable piece of glass.
That's a Mike Fro.
06. I think it's like an 06, 07 Mike Fro. It's my first heavy piece.
but dude. He's like, shut off right now. He's like, I'm done. I'm done with this guy.
This was blast from the past. It's got,
What do you mean by a blast from the past?
That's old. This is already this 2012. This is 5.5
07?
years old maybe.
It's like a veteran now.
Exactly.
I'm trying
This was still like
Carted that all over the country.
I'm trying to zoom
Bought
in
it in
on
Georgia.
Give me a break here, people.
yeah. Look at that cool bottom disc with the wag inside the spiral ball.
Yeah, boy. Hold it up a little bit more close to the cam so I don't have to zoom in so much. That wag is like some... Look at that yellow and then the green and the red around it. So you got this green circle around, and then it comes into a red, into a darker, and then into a red, and then back into the green, and then just the yellow wag into a straight red wag down the middle.
So did you say you got this in 07?
I know I got this in maybe 08. Like I said, it was the very first heady piece in my collection. I spent $300 on this piece, and I
Cool
was like, I
marble
thought
with
I'd
the-
never
So-
dropped more money than that on a piece in my entire life.
So-
I was
so-
like,
wait,
that
whoa,
was
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
that's
devastating.
long gone now.
I was like, I could have bought 2 ounces with that amount of money.
I think we completely missed the story in this situation, in that this is your very, very first heady piece.
Yes.
And it's a Mike Fro.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important
Yeah.
to say. And that was
I
what-
didn't know it was a Mike Fro when I bought it.
But it was at the time, did you know as much as you knew about glass blowing? It was
No
what
way.
year? 2000?
It was like 2008, but I knew nothing. It could
Nothing.
have even been 2007. I knew nothing about glass blowing.
But you knew that you had good taste.
I knew I liked that pipe.
Yep.
So it's safe to say that's one of the pieces that inspired you to get into it, huh?
I would say, yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's a piece that inspired me to get into it.
I like where you dropped this black section with the Maria right here.
Yeah. Let me see that real fast.
You don't like Marias. You can't see
I
it.
know, but it
You
looks
don't like Maria's
interesting.
or inlines, you can't see it.
Nope.
I know, but this Maria is not bad because it's not just a flat. I don't like what the Marias I don't like. Here, let me get this straight. The Marias and what we're talking about here, Maria is,
A girl.
well, that too.
She works at Illusions.
It's a strengthening piece of the glass.
She just divorced Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's
Give us the definition of what a hell a real Maria is. All right.
Maria.
Maria. It's just like a. I mean, it's kind of hard to describe. It's like a bulging out part through like a
Kidding.
section of glass.
Just a bulging out section of glass.
Yeah, it
now, it's
just
not
gives it some
necessarily
nice
used.
shape.
It's not necessarily used for strengthening, but in a lot of situations, it's used to add a piece of strengthen.
Yeah, you can bridge off of
Bridge
it
off
or
of it.
something like that, but it's mostly just aesthetics.
Disc
Looks
in
pretty.
disc in the middle of a tube. Usually, I don't like Marias just because I think, in my opinion, it's useless,
Unnecessary.
unnecessary,
Okay.
especially on a straight glass piece. You know.
But so is a carb.
Dun, dun.
If you want to get really down to what's
No,
unnecessary.
you're true, but then it makes it easier for the carb. You can argue make it easier to clear, though.
But you could argue that the Maria makes it easier to bridge.
Yeah, but you can
You're
also
right.
make Maria with the water piece too. Will add some like a diffusion up through the stem, and keep any water from traveling up the stem.
But these are different
guard.
situations of where Marias are and and where the carb. You can make a piece where the carb is just a piece of shiz and absolutely no function at all.
That's a snorkel carb there.
Or you can make a Maria that has absolutely no function at all.
Sure.
Or you can make a wigwag that has absolutely no function at all.
Shut the.
Just saying.
How can a wigwag have no function at all?
It could just sit there and not be a part of anything.
Yep. You can put a label on any clear piece of glass and it has no function at all.
You're such a
We're
smart
getting
ass.
philosophical here.
A wag is a wag is a woog is a wag, dude.
Whoa.
When it's not a wiggity woo.
For real. This is a beautiful piece. I do like one of the things that I will say about Mike Frio and why he is keep coming up my number one favorite artist is because of the color work. Just I like the color combinations that Mike Frio has, and it's just to me they're awesome. I love the yellow, the blues, the reds in with it, and especially a lot of the reds and blues and stuff. I mean, a lot of his early work, like I mean this piece right in here, I just like the color work, and the same thing I've said, before with like El Jefe.
Yeah,
really,
all
really,
those people inspired me to
really bright
start
pieces.
doing what I do.
Yeah,
And
Fro's really good at his color combos.
Yep.
That's one of the things that drives me crazy is when you find like what could have been such a sick piece, but there's such a target with the colors. It looks like a clown dick,
It's just what? It could have been such a
It
nice
could have been
piece.
sick, but like they didn't
farked
really
up the
put
colors.
the colors, so it looks like a
They
clown
farked
dick.
up the colors so it looks like a clown dick. That may be the name of the show, Clown Dick. It's the most offensive name of the show to date.
That's usually how you can tell an import pipe, is it looks like a clown dick.
Really?
Not a whole lot of thought process put into actually matching up colors.
Yeah.
You trying to
All
get-
primary colors too.
You trying to get a good
inside
shot of
outs
that?
with yellow crayon, orange crayon, green.
Can you get a better shot of that if it's sitting right there?
He needs light.
He's trying to get light. Well, how do we put something in behind it so it doesn't look like half-assed jackery?
But we've got like an in and out box and a Coke
Fair to
can.
Midland CD here we could put like in the back of it so it doesn't look like it's a bunch of stupid
You still haven't opened it?
I've got two at home.
Dang, dude. He stole two from you and then you gave him a free one?
JK had one, and then I
got
copied
one?
them, and then you were like, "Here, I told you I already had one. I'm gonna give them away to a listener."
Dang.
They are one of my favorite bands come up. Fair to Midland.
One of the guys is in town right now. I'm gonna meet up with him later.
Where's he at? Who?
Brian, the new bass player.
New bass player. Shh, tell him to come over.
Well, he just called me on my way up here. I didn't even know he was in town.
Oh, well, shoot. I'm still deciding if I'm toking or not.
Whoa.
It's a serious thing. I'm serious about it too.
Fasting.
Not even fasting. It's different. That's a different conversation for a different day, for another time other than last Tuesday. What else do we have?
What else do we have? We've got this bubbler, which I think is super dope.
Oh, baby.
This is a Shin, who is Yush's brother, and this thing is sick.
Shin.
Shin.
Yush's brother. Yush is a
Yushin, yeah.
very, very popular, very well known, very nice glass blower in
Look
the
how
industry that likes to skateboard.
sick this window is he dropped in this can. It's an all-in-camo can, if you can see. Honeycomb sections, lots of sparkle color, trippy, really sick purple here, which I'm not even sure
hold
what
that up there.
is. It looks
Well-
like it's layered color.
Well, Phil's still getting a picture of this other one. We can hold this for the live viewers here.
Yep.
He can get it back a little bit, just a little bit. So there's a window in there.
Yep.
They can't necessarily be seen by the live viewers through the unfortunateness of our awesome HD
Yeah,
cam.
it's a bitch window.
That's an HD cam?
yes.
highly dysfunctional.
Yeah, we're working with computers. We're not working with like $30,000 broadcast equipment here. Doing the best that we can.
Doing the best we can.
Thanks
better.
to people like yourself with sponsors.
Whoa.
I'm gonna get a camera crew to sponsor.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Can
So
you
where'd
see
get
this?
boat
Am I-
from,
am I-
Scott?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm looking at it. It's nice, cool window, and it's called a bitch window because why?
Because it's got
Looks like
you can see all right, you got these three balls here which are almost kind of like anti-wags. They're just barely spun up in the middle.
You said
1
balls.
2 3. Yeah, that's what they're called.
And they
Anyways,
they have inside of them. They're just like just glass marbles or just balls. There's not there.
They're like a little hollow ball on the end of a blow tube that you attach to this disc. You'll pop a hole in it, then attach it, and then you'll blow this whole thing into a disc, and then attach this to this can part. And then, this can was a whole section by itself before you added all these other Encalmo layers to both sides of it.
And this is Trikky's piece too.
Yeah, this thing. This is made by Shen, but yeah, it belongs to Trkky.
Trkky.
This thing is awesome.
So when you went to go pick up this piece, here, toss that back to Trkky there, real fast here, or toss it over here whenever you're done or whatever. Actually, toss it over here. I just want to see the difference, the colors. So, with this,
It's got an awesome quad donut too.
Really, the camera work does no good. Hopefully, hopefully here when we get this thing over to Phil, and Phil can actually film this thing and how it looks and everything. I mean, it's got that.
It's pretty gorgeous.
Are you into this? And this is called a snorkel.
Yeah, that's a snorkel carb on the side there.
Snorkel carb on the side there.
I like it better if you hold it with your right hand and trigger finger it.
Just kind of a little.
Trigger finger it.
Yeah, that's what I call them.
Whoa.
Yep.
Trigger finger, or you can
Whoa.
thumb.
Well, you gotta.
Thumb is
You
a little
gotta.
bit different. It's a little bit. If it was like a little bit over here for the thumb, it would be great for the left hand. But I see this is a great like right-handed type piece.
Yeah.
With this coloring and stuff.
That purple is sick as hell.
Yeah, the purple is beautiful.
Is that a Momka or?
No, Shen made that purple. It's
Did he?
got some gold fume and
Nice.
some blush and some other stuff in there too.
And hopefully when we
That's
get this when they get this on camera or whatever, there's this yellow in here and you can see
The honeycomb.
the honeycombing in it. How is that? We've talked about before how honeycombing is done, but inside this piece in particular, Trkky dude, like when you're sitting there,
Piece is nasty.
like how do you do this honeycomb?
I think for those sections they're just straight yellow. So he just took yellow rods and just coiled them up on itself until it became tubing. Like
Wait.
you just coil a rod into tubing.
It's called
No.
coil potting.
No, I have no clue.
Well, I mean,
You would take a piece of tube, and sorry, bro. You want
it's
to take
okay.
it over?
No, it's good. You go ahead.
You would take the color and actually physically coil it like a clay pot all the way up until it makes a piece of tubing. Then you round it off into a ball and blow it out into that kind of
I don't even get that.
shaping. Then you would drop dots on it to make a honeycomb.
I'm trying to even picture this in my mind. How this
It
is
almost
done.
needs to be drawn out.
Like it's ridiculous. And then
Yeah.
what? So if you and then you just leave it that way.
No, then you condense it back down.
That's what I'm saying. So Scott, you would just, but wouldn't that smash everything? Like,
It just
If you don't know what you're doing, yeah.
even heat. You have to have even heat. And you have to even heat. When you heat things evenly, they
and I don't even mean
condense proportionally.
I don't even mean like smashing everything, but like mixing it all together, dude. Melding getting the honeycomb. The way that you just explained it doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, it's one of those things you definitely have to see it to understand it.
We got to get video of this stuff done because I'm like wrapping it around this thing and then you do this and that. There's people on the
It's
outside
pretty
that are
cool
like,
when you
"You're
see
an
it for sure.
idiot because it's so simple." Like, no, I'm kidding. It's not simple. Nothing that we talk about really on here is ever simple done. Also, something else this week, Trkky, that you've been sort of working on a lot of, is we've been talking about these windows. You've been working on the windows yourself too.
Yeah, I think we're probably getting a little too broad with the term window, honestly, because a window can refer to a lot of things.
Okay.
Is like, but like a window when he's talking about it is like the front featured section on a part on a pipe. Like on the Mike Frio, the window on the disc would be the wigwags on the disc, and on that pipe, the window on the can would be the bitch window on the front. But I think what you're referring
What
to,
I'm
that I've been
referring
doing
to,
too, is the double layering.
Yeah, what I'm thinking of when I think of window is I think of there being clear glass over the top and then something underneath it. That has
Right,
the
you're seeing
design.
the pattern through the clear glass, so that's underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a double
I understand. That's
Double
a
layered
yeah.
window.
And then yeah, and then there's a difference between that and a bitch window.
A bitch
Yeah,
window.
the bitch window's the style.
Show him where the 3 balls are placed on that. It's a spiraled up disc. Then they pop holes and attach each one of these separate small pieces of glass that looks like little beach balls with a little bit of waves to them there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Each one of those, there's 4 pieces of glass in to make that window.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, but he has to attach them all at equal distant.
This is something that you guys just got to know to know.
Exactly.
I mean, you just got to know.
You'd have to watch somebody do that whole process to just pretty much grasp what's going on.
$1 million?
Because a badass dude made
It's
it. It's
cooler than
almost
that $20
perfect.
piece in
Yeah,
your
because
hand.
you have no fucking clue, and you should move on to this one. So
Exactly.
anyway, we're talking back to Windows, and I do like the work that you've done lately that you've put up is like we talk about color work, and the color work of these products that you've done is awesome too. So I mean, explain like a little bit about what your process lately of sort of because what I've seen is that you've been learning, like, right, you've been sort of trying new techniques or whatever. One of the things looked like a little like griddle for it, like it had a little handle. I don't even know what it was. Was it a plate or not a plate?
I'm not really sure.
It's like a
man.
little. I don't know what I'm talking about. Which
I'm
one?
not really sure.
But just how your process of going about things, and like what are you doing?
I mean, with the colors, it's just always whatever is inspiring me, you know. I got into, like, the things that always impressed me about glass when I started was people's color combinations, and I was always like, oh, if I was a glass blower, I'd do a lot of this color combination, or if I was a glass
Yeah.
blower, I'd do a lot of that color combination, or I'd make it this way.
Yeah.
And once I decided to get into glass and I saw how easy, well, not easy, but I saw that it was definitely possible to make your own color combinations.
Yeah.
If you really, really wanted to get into it quickly, then
Like this piece right here I brought up online, right? And I know nobody can see it, and I apologize. You can go to Trikky's
I can see it.
Facebook page. Well, the listeners can't see it.
I know.
But the Facebook page and bring it up. Do you even have a name for this thing? I don't even think you have a name for it yet or whatever. Amazing. Anyway, it's on your Facebook page inside the pictures. This piece right here, it's like one top right here, and then you can definitely see the under. Like just explain how this is made. What is this?
Well, that's another one of the double layer.
How thick
pieces
is it, by the way? Because you're holding it in your hand like it's a disc.
How thick is the glass, or how like wide is the dish?
Yeah, well, like so this is a dish.
It's a dish. It's
a
just the bottom side of the dish.
Just that's the bottom side of the dish.
That's like holding it upside down, looking at the bottom.
Fark. Wow. Dude, I can't imagine. What is there a picture of the top in here? Where's the
No,
top?
there's no picture of the inside, but the inside would just be that pattern that's in the center goes all the way out to the edge of the rainbow pattern.
Nice.
So it just wigwags all the way out to the
And-
edge of the rainbow pattern.
So you would finish that inside part, and then let it cool, let it do its thing, or you would have to continue.
Well, like because you take the inside layer, which is like the blue and green wigwags, and you
Yes.
take the outside layer, which is the rainbow and black and white wigwags, and you like melt them on top of each other, essentially. So it becomes one piece, one section of glass, and then you just use that on top of other sections of glass to make your dish. Like that becomes
But this
like
is
the
solid
end cabin.
glass right here. I mean,
Yeah.
you run your finger across it, and it's solid.
Yes.
Yeah, basically just used clear for that middle section, so that way the underside comes through instead of doing it solid color.
Right.
You're
Exactly.
freaking warlock. Bastard
Elf
warlock.
needs food.
Damn warlocks in here. It's witches. It's gonna get us in trouble with Jeebus and stuff doing these kind of things. You know that, right? Genonymous and Trkky over here. Causing problems. Anyway, this is just amazing work to me.
So, like, how complicated, or I guess how easy is it to, like, just melt that all together and make it look like a clunk of shit?
It's not. It's I mean, I think that there's probably glass blowers out there who'd be like, oh, it's not that complicated. In like the grand scheme of becoming a master glass blower, it's not that complicated. But like for me, I've been practicing the first time I tried that was like when I had like 3 months of glass blowing, you know, and I'm just now starting to get it where it's clean enough for me to sell anything.
Dude, your dishes are amazing. Like I gotta say, I think that there's not, and I mean, I may not know as many people as I need to know about glass blowing and dishes or whatever, but your dishes are damn fine dishes, dude. And
Thank
I don't
you.
think there's too many people out there that make better dishes. I mean, what are some name of some dish makers that are some dope ass dish makers?
Honestly, anytime a really great glass blower takes the time to make a dish, it usually comes out pretty dope. So
Stupid
anybody
awesome.
who wants to take the time to make a dish and they're really good, they'll come out with something pretty heady.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, there
how
are
many
guys-
people really want to drop $300 or $400 on a dish though? When,
It doesn't
when you
happen
can buy
often,
a bubbler.
for sure. It doesn't
Yeah.
happen
You
often.
have to really
it's really
appreciate
a
it.
collector's piece when you start charging over $100 for a dish. It's really
Connoisseur,
like,
totally.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Nobody really cares unless they want it to collect it.
Exactly.
Well, then you got
Same
some
thing
guys
with, like,
that are just
marbles.
doing dishes. I mean, like your old shopmate Samson. That's kind of been his. about all
Samson's
he
just been
does.
his thing, is just doing dishes and stuff like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, what I've seen the
He
majority.
blocked me on Facebook.
Damn.
Damn.
sorry
Dude,
for that,
Samson
man.
had a falling out.
I got nothing but love for him.
Yeah, one of them things. I don't even
One
know.
of them things.
I don't even know. I have no clue.
But I mean, he's one of those artists that has, you know, really pigeonholed a technique and really rolled with it, and it's pretty much that's majority of what he does is the dishes.
See, I'm not like that. Like, you might see a majority of dishes, but I make a lot of stuff because I can't make the same thing over and over again. Like, it drives me crazy to make the same thing over and over again. That's
Yeah.
kind of why I got into glass blowing, so I didn't have to.
Yeah, that's cool. No worries. That's why I got into radio, so not have to
And
do
we've
the
got
same
like
thing
tons
every
of
day.
Nate Myers
Sure.
dishes.
Yeah, Nate Meyer makes sick dishes.
Nate Myers dishes are incredible. He actually emailed me the other day and asked like what maybe we'd be interested in or whatever, and I'm like, dude, scrap. Like,
A chunk of space theme stuff.
Yeah. A chunk of space, man. So anyway, yeah, maybe he'll come in with something, just blow it away. We need a shelf here, inside here. We need to have Genonymous come in and build a shelf.
He is the handyman.
Wrap it in metal.
Wrap it in metal.
Anonymous
He-
does
he
metal
writes.
wrapping.
Metal costs so much right now.
It does cost a lot.
Everything costs a lot right now.
He
I went to the
makes stands
store
and
the
does
other
metal
day, dude,
wrapping.
and I spent $100 at the store and got nothing.
That's how I felt last time I went to the store too.
It's crap. It really is.
Everything comes in a box now. That
Yeah.
really disturbs me.
Yeah,
Or a
and then
wrapper.
and everything else
With
costs
4 wrappers.
Right.
and everything
With
else
wrappers
costs
inside of
crap
it.
load more.
Yeah, and all that plastic's leaching.
Not only does it,
crap
but they're
into
required
your
to.
food. I know.
You used to be able to buy
Thanks,
you
FDA.
used to be able to buy a good meal for a pretty damn cheap, decent price.
Well,
now
you used
is-
to have money that was worth something, and
Yeah.
now it's just we just gave the European Union $600 billion Christmas Eve. Nobody talked about it on the news.
You know what? What everybody
We're
should be
further
talking
in debt. 600. Yeah, it's just stupid.
It's
We-
just
we
because
could
they
go
know
to
the
jail
numbers
forever.
don't mean anything.
Exactly. It's
We
just,
could go to
numbers don't
jail
mean
forever,
anything.
my friend. That's the one I'm worried about.
They're just numbers in a computer,
That and
and
the
that's all
internet.
that they are.
That and the Internet Act. John Doe Radio could be no more if they really decided to do this internet
oh
thing.
yeah, it's just a joke.
The Constitution was basically just
To think that we're still
crapped on,
free people is kind
pissed
of
on
just,
by President
Yeah,
Obama.
we're going guerrilla radio if they
ahead.
fucking no, you are
Oh, I am.
We're
You are.
gonna
We're
drive on top of the
broadcasting guerrilla radio. You
freaking
can-
mountain and
We will.
right out of my
blast it.
house
We
on the
will.
top of the
I'll
mountain.
do it, man.
Doot, 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 doot.
I'll be part of the resistance. You better believe it.
I'm
They better
saying.
come get me first. Be one of the first
Oh
people.
man, well I don't want to be in the studio that day.
Make sure they don't come free on a Glass Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're not going to want to hear my voice after that all happens. Anyway, it's good times at the John Doe Radio. We're already on the list. I
They-
care less. Like,
Dude, they just passed that
They just keep
National
checking.
Defense Authorization Act, which allows
Yeah.
the indefinite detention of American citizens
yeah.
By the military.
by the military.
Pissing on the Constitution.
It's some weird.
Basically, null and voided like half the Constitution.
Absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
Like, 1,
They just-
2, 3,
it-
4,
Due
5.
process.
Yeah, you had a 97-3 vote in your Congress.
I want to get this, and here's the deal. Here's the deal. Warren Edson explained it to us. If you would like to, have it looked at, maybe charges explained to you or whatever, the only way to do it, and the only proper way to do it, in the way that they outline it, and I'm sure there's ways
It's
to do
through
it,
an attorney.
is to petition the president.
Yeah, exactly. Put
That's the only
specifically
way.
the president.
The only way that the president would pass the bill is
That's
if it was
right. He was gonna
him
veto it.
That got to. He was going to veto it until they put it as
he
him.
got final choice.
Presidential choice gets to decide who gets to go and who gets to stay.
Dictator choice. Presidential choice.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
No, dictator choice is right.
Change we can believe in.
Dictator choice is right. Change we can believe in. And I tell you what, I'm
promise
sorry.
change.
I voted for President Obama
Me
thinking
too.
that
You're
maybe
part of
You
the
got
problem.
shut up.
You got dude.
No,
and I am
propaganda.
Okay,
Yep.
so I am. I wanted states' rights. I loved state sovereignty. A big thing was also watching, people.
Well, why
that I
didn't you
cared-
vote for Ron Paul, the guy who's the state's right state
And
sovereign?
I
I just
would
don't
like to
think
vote for
any
Ron
of them
Paul
are
now.
anything.
Stem cell research was another big thing that I thought, would be another push and kick. But because we've had so many other damn problems in America, the money's not going to where it needs to go, and for us to improve our
I think who I voted for
health
should
and
have won.
technology and building
yourself.
infrastructure. If we do not decide as America to build our own from now on, we're going to fall under.
Well, nothing's built here because all the raw goods are shipped overseas now.
We got to start building it though now.
Well, of course you do. But the first thing people have to do is leave the cities and go back to these small towns that they left. But you have to have less draconian laws in your hometown.
But that's not going to happen.
It's
Because the cities are
happened.
dying. The
Well,
cities are dying.
That's what
Smaller
I'm saying.
cities are going away.
Well, then
and away
no,
and
but
away.
that's the thing. If you go back into those smaller cities and have your machinist, you have the internet. Every single
Martin guitars are made out Eastern Plains, Colorado.
Do you know what? A Martin guitar, you can make that on any lathe in America.
Beautiful guitar.
Yeah.
Made in one of the smallest places, most simple situations you can ever imagine.
But are you listening to what I'm saying?
We need to go back to it.
Yeah. If you take and every plan for every single piece of machinery on Earth is on the internet.
Simplicity.
You could share everything, and every machinist in every town only has to put coordinates into a CNC machine, and all of a sudden you have that same product being built in your hometown by the guy who's sitting down the street. The only trading that you have between states is for like raw material.
That's what it takes for Trkky to talk politics. Hey, I got something else to throw across here. Mr. William Breeze just on Facebook said, "It's a bong, not a water pipe. Words aren't illegal."
Exactly. There was I think it went to the Supreme Court maybe a couple years ago, and you can't say BONG in a head shop or anywhere.
You can't
You can.
now.
First Amendment right actually withstood.
What do you
in
guys
court.
think about it when somebody comes into your store and says it?
Absolutely won't say it back.
Yeah, we won't say it back. You know,
Gotcha.
I mean,
They hand
To-
him a card
to
that
us,
says you're too
it's
much of an idiot
a-
to be in the store. Walk away. No, I'm kidding.
we have done that to a few people.
They do have
But,
cards though.
That's what?
They do have cards that say,
John's got one.
"Yeah, John's got a card."
Let's see.
I mean, our thing.
You've
you know,
just said something that leads us to believe you are involved in something illegal. We will not be implicated in a conspiracy. You must leave now.
I was loaned those from another establishment.
Now.
Yeah, I mean, our thing is, to me, it's a customer service issue.
If you come
know,
in
like-
and say something like, "Hey, I need a meth pipe," get the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean,
Period.
obviously.
First of all, you guys probably don't want to be selling meth pipes.
We
anyway.
don't.
Yeah,
we
we don't
don't.
sell them.
But
We
I
don't
hate being
at all.
asked about it
Right,
because
exactly.
it's just.
It's insulting to begin with, though.
I mean,
Hey guys, can I?
yeah. I mean, I think we're doing the world a favor by promoting everything that we promote and not promoting anything
Yeah.
that's negative.
Yeah, just to make a couple bucks.
Exactly. There are a lot of establishments out there that have no morals and no ethics when it comes to any of that.
I am a big fan of just being who you're going to be, and I'm a big fan of just of people, selling, doing whatever they want to do. I really am. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, we need responsibility. We do. We got to have people out there that are responsible, and responsible thinking is knowing that methamphetamine is going to kill you. And
If
I don't
you
wanna
want to
be
be
a
a
part in
meth
that.
pipe head shop, cool. If that's your morals, go open it up. But they just don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah, I mean, we're into
that's
the nicer,
promoting
better
the devil,
glass.
man. I'm not trying to be.
And
part
that
of
doesn't mean that, I'm not saying, I don't think that John Anonymous is going to go out and like hold up a sign calling people the devil that are tweakers.
Oh,
It's
hell
just he's
no.
not going to participate in it.
I've seen
I've
it.
seen
I've
him-
seen it ruin
No,
people.
I've seen you downtown on the corner telling people that they're tweakers.
Exactly. I hang out with Fred Phelps. You didn't know? All the time. It's badass.
Wait, what about what's that dude's that pastor Ted Haggart?
Oh, that weird.
You almost said it right there. Ah! I'm glad you cut yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is a little bit of a wacko that has
Yep.
issues.
Anyone who forgives that pederast needs to.
Yeah, should probably deserve a spot in the place where they're gonna probably end up.
Man, the hypocrites, man. That's what the world is full of freaking hypocrites.
It is. I think we got to
All of us are guilty of it at some point.
Oh, dude,
but-
I know exactly how to run my life. I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I know the perfect life
the Tebow path.
of what they say.
That must be awesome for you.
You go
Follow
in.
the
You go in.
Actually, that must be
Messiah.
really boring for you.
No, you go in. You go into a therapist or whatever, and they tell you how you're supposed to work, how life's supposed to work, whatever. You've got all the blueprints in front of you built, but doing them is different.
You have to interact with 6.5 billion other entities just in the human realm. Not to,
Knowing
dispel every other animal and every other variance that's thrown at you. Weather, everything, every single second of your day is unpredictable at the very least.
Knowing and doing are two different things, man. Two different things.
Exactly.
John, we need to have a show here on the network that just involves you going off.
Yeah, maybe.
And then not yeah, maybe we do need something on here, and then whether it's you as John or you as behind the mic as whatever.
That would be awesome.
Then we could have,
actually.
like,
I would
political
totally think that would be
Mondays.
really cool if John had like a little section
Yeah.
where you got to do like you just got to say whatever was on your
He
mind.
needs his own show.
That would be fucking awesome. I would
hang out
listen
with
to
him.
that.
I can already tell
straight up.
there's certain people that I can
I would
tell.
listen to that.
There's certain people that I can just tell that would be able to fill time. And
Yes,
and there's other
exactly.
people with it that ask and they're like, dude, and I'm like, can you really? And then they end up no.
I just don't want to get shot for being on the radio talking down.
Yeah, do I?
I don't want to be number one on their list.
Well, we have a plan.
15 minutes of unfiltered Janonymous.
We got to fill you guys in on the plan too. By the way, this is
Downloadable.
this is deadly serious right here.
I don't.
Okay, deadly
I'm not,
serious. Wait a second.
I'm being completely serious right here. If at any point in time we ever see police turn the corner into this office, the person near the door is to lock the door immediately.
Really?
And not let anybody in.
right.
Yeah, we're in a lawyer's office, man. And then when the lawyer is get a hold of, and I'm not saying like anything goes wrong or whatever. I'm just talking about this indefinite detention shit, man. I don't know what the hell could happen. I'm a felon for cannabis, man. I sit here and I promote cannabis. And I'm not saying they're looking for me or whatever, but we just need to protect what we need to protect, and I want to be prepared. I ain't trying to be some crazy I've never thought the way that I've thought about things that I've thought here for the past year, man.
But
I'm
you witnessed what happened in Occupy and everything else. And
I've been through a raid. I've been through all this. Has changed my complete everything, thoughts of whatever. I had a horrible argument with now my roommate, Jeremy, the Rev Jeremy DePinto, about 9/11, and we can either go there or not, and whatever. And I'm not a truther myself, and we had a pretty big argument about this, and people can feel and believe whatever way they want, but I more and more over the past year or so have become more of a what if type person, not necessarily a conspiracy theorist, but more of a what if, because
How it
it's
starts.
there.
bro, I can show you the money trail that controls
Is why he
the
needs his
whole
own show.
world, and it's not something that you want to talk about openly because it's.
I know, but
Unless you want to be
target.
detained
that's how you
indefinitely.
want. That's why
Exactly.
you want to be like. Then you could be Alex Jones, man.
I don't want to be Alex Jones. Alex Jones is a fear promoter.
Alex Jones is a
Yeah,
crazy
he is.
wacko.
Fearmonger.
I met Alex Jones in 1998 at a Million Marijuana
I
March.
do not like Alex Jones.
And
I I don't. I mean, I don't know him, but I just don't like his.
Right, his style.
Hey,
Yeah.
Rush Limbaugh's the same kind of way, you guys. If it's the same way, Rush Limbaugh has fooled all you too. By the way,
Not me. I've always thought Rush was full of.
How does it to go over the top to sell his product?
Of course.
Just exactly as
Every one of
he
those,
does.
right?
But he
Michael
does
Savage.
Same thing
is
with
every
Alex
one of them.
Jones.
Oh
But
yeah,
he is the
Jones
best
is bad about
in the
it.
world at doing it, and the only person better than him at doing what Rush Limbaugh does is Howard Stern.
See, I think the only people that's a secret to are the people who listen to him regularly.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Those are
true.
the only people who think Rush
for real.
Limbaugh is a real person.
Do you know Phil Hendry? Do you know who Phil Hendry is?
No.
He's this guy that does radio work and also like does weird voices on the side. And it's like if you don't know and you just listen to the show, he'll like do some story about like bigots and how like Mexicans don't need to be here and they need to go back and we need to put them. If they're going to be here, then we need to force labor them and stuff like this.
That's
like,
it. Is
like,
a
but he'll
really
talk about that.
crappy
He'll talk about
idea.
like that, but then he'll have another person he'll just be the radio host, and then he'll have another person talking about that, and this needs to happen, and then people will call up and they'll just be fired up like crazy, and it's him the whole time. It's him as the host, and it's him as the voice too, and just having people fired up. He's got all these characters.
He just gets people riled up.
Theater
So
of
listen.
the mind. I've been wanting to go here for so long, and then we will. When we can get to the point where maybe we can get enough money, maybe we start another extra show. I love radio and I love theater of the mind. Entertainment. That's why part of what we do here has become not only,
A social commentary.
accurate and informative marijuana information, but also entertainment.
Exactly.
But it's perspective, and if you can open people's minds to different perspectives.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is every one of the people on this entire earth has their own ego and thinks that they're right. And
I am
six
right.
and a half
I know I'm right.
billion thinks they're rights on this damn planet. None of us can be right, and that's
Exactly.
why we all have to
I am.
yield constantly
Sucks
to
about
someone
politics.
else.
I'm right.
And two-party systems in politics. That's why they blow.
Well, yeah,
Chances are I'm going to
Yield-
vote.
that's
somebody
why you
else.
have to actually get back to a near anarchical society with you have to have a very strong moral code and follow a natural or not common law necessarily, but natural law where you really cannot hurt your neighbor. Anything that impacts your neighbor negatively should not be
Yeah,
done.
we're going to have to reset a lot for
There's
that.
the whole thing is you have an entire society that's built on bombing people.
We can't go back.
We have to. Yes, we can.
I don't think we can without bombing the crap out of
If
everything.
if you had every single person who worked in a bomb factory quit going to work,
No, you're right, but
there wouldn't be any more bombs. How do you know?
I just know from experience.
If the economy collapses, you think those people are going to go and not get a paycheck?
No. That's the least of my worries about that.
Yeah, it's just a joke, man.
It's such a deep... We can get... What, Trkky? Trkky's like...
rally phones.
Yeah, it's just a joke, man. The whole thing is a farce.
you two me and Jananus are trying to talk seriousness, and then Trkky and Paul are just...
It's all good. They're allowed to
I
do
am
that.
totally serious right now.
He's got
Yep.
his headphones
Never
on.
looked
He's
more serious.
he's trying to have his third eye listening to the show.
He's got the rally cap on, headphones,
Yeah.
Rally
Phones.
rally phones. So you trying to rally the show? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Back from the dead?
So,
I,
are we going to
my
go
ears were
commit
just getting
debauchery in Vegas?
Right into my brain.
Probably.
I would love to go to...
Direct.
Yeah, exactly. It goes directly in your brain, not your ears.
Do you know, hey, if we get tickets now, last year I know, flying out of Loveland, it was like $50 each way.
Dude. Well, if you guys are going to go, I want to go with you guys, for sure.
Well, you better come up with $50 each way,
Where you
plus
That shouldn't be a problem.
Vegas for Aging Big.
We should be able
That's
to
awesome.
find a sponsor,
We're going to do Aging Big this year.
like a glass shop.
There's also the Champ Show, which is a couple weeks before.
Are you going to
Champs
go?
at the end of February.
Yeah, Champs has an East
Aging
Coast
It's
show.
not about the
Yeah.
flight that costs all the money. It's the raging party for 3 days.
It's
and
the
hotel room.
it's the super expensive
Hookers
limo
and
rides.
below.
The flight is the cheapest part.
I know.
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, maybe I'll just tailgate with
And then
y'all.
I've got my beautiful fiance. I'm not going without her.
Yeah.
So there's
She's
two of
gonna do
us.
hookers and blow
course.
too.
maybe she has some cute.
She rages it
friends.
harder than anyone else in Vegas, man.
Yeah.
Maybe she has some cute
I
friends.
saw her
like, that
swan
are
dive off
awesome.
the roof.
At the Treasure
I'm single.
Island.
You know, I mean, I'm just. Who would want to go out with me?
Well, with that attitude, Jesus.
So there's a few.
Aren't you a catch there?
There's a few people
confidence
listening.
man?
There's a few people listening to the show right now that are like going off, that are just blasting right now, laughing their ass off. So anyway, I think I did get to everybody that I needed to get to on our sponsorship list. If I missed, then we do owe you a make good. Big thanks to everybody. We'll go down the list. A Cut Above, MMC. Make sure you check them out online. We created a brand new Facebook page for them, so go to my Facebook page, Tim Martin or the John Doe Radio Show. I've trouble talking when I get cotton mouth. It's like blah, blah, blah.
I thought you weren't smoking.
I'm not. I just
Then how'd you get cotton mouth?
dry mouth is what I should have said.
Sucking on cotton.
That just
Whoa.
sounds weird. That sounds like really uncomfortable.
Honestly, euphemisms just don't bother me being in glass blowing. They just go right past me now.
Like sucking on cotton, is that a real euphemism?
No.
No, but it could be
It is
used
now.
as a euphemism.
I blow glass, not dudes.
Yeah, it's not a euphemism. It's
Oh my god. I blow glass, not dudes. I got a lot of shiz for blowing the Hitman last week. Let me just tell you that after the fact. I did. So
Well, when you blow something called a hit, man, what do you expect?
Hitman's coming into town too, and they're gonna have that chess extravaganza going on,
Right.
with Fro and all that. Since we got the inside connect to those people, what I want to do is I want to have, like, if we can go in the conference room or something, I want to have sort of like a little party, here. And I know it's gonna be hard to get everybody together. Would really not like to have to pick up all this, because to get a good recording, I really want to have this stuff. I don't want to have the freaking crappy handheld recorder that I have, even though it's not crappy. Still, those are a lot of background noise. I want to get everybody together, sit down, and just y'all bullshit. All
Knights
right?
of the Round Table.
Talk about, hopefully it's not just this complete failure, and hopefully nobody goes crazy or anything, but I want everybody to sit down and talking about innovation, where the glass community has gone in the past couple of years. I mean, now is a time unlike any other that you guys have an opportunity to be able to get your craft out there, to be able to teach people, and to be able to talk about what you want to talk about. And I want to make sure that we give an opportunity to you guys to be able to do that. So it'd be awesome to be able to throw maybe a good party here during that 420 weekend, or whenever everybody's going to be here. We have conference room. We have this whole damn building. Or if we can set up a shop at the Hood Lab, maybe I haven't talked with Adam or something. Maybe we can bring over a couple torches to the lab, and in the back
Torches to the lab?
there's tons of room in the back to be able to do that, right?
Lab torches.
Isn't there enough room in the lab? In
It's
the
about
back?
ventilation, not room.
Well, you can do it outside.
room too.
But if it's outside, totally outside.
you
There's
got ventilation there?
outside.
Oh.
It's cold and the glass
Outside
is
is the ultimate in
shocking.
ventilation.
Not really.
But see, at 420, hopefully it's not too cold, and hopefully you don't have to deal with too much bullshit.
Oh, 420.
outside.
Last year we got
April the 20th.
Last year we got lucky. The year before it was colder than shiz.
Yeah,
So it just depends.
Colorado in April. I'm guessing it's going to be a late winter.
This side of the garage.
Anyway,
Farmer's
Trkky.
Almanac.
Anyway, John, Trkky, Karina, Paul, all of us. I really want to pull together our connects and get everybody that we can. At least, it's going to be hard, I know, because everybody's going to want to be doing a million different things. But let's just at least get a couple hours, party, hang out, get something recorded, sit down, and have some good times. I think it'll be something big for not only the community but for us, the John Doe Radio Show. Okay, let's try and do that. That's a big plan. All right. Anyway.
Word.
Big also thanks to CPM. Make sure you give those guys a holler in Lakewood or in Louisville. Canada Caregivers up in the Springs. We're going to be talking about the Canada Caregivers a little bit more, doing some promotion not only here in Denver, but we've kind of neglected other spots throughout the state. Going to be talking about great spots, people that basically helped me out in a situation when I was in 2007. I tried to pay off my probation and get off probation just so they would stop harassing me, because they were trying to get me. Just trying to get me. So I was like, all right, pay it off, then you can get off. Paid it off with some help from the Craig Apothecary and some good people up there, and they still didn't let me off probation. So anyway, I want to make sure that we
Assholes.
there too.
Fuck you. Whoever that is,
Yeah,
fuck you.
Yeah, Craig, Colorado.
I can say that.
Craig, Colorado. Fuck you. Period. End of
Fuck
story.
you.
And I wish it was this whole. I wish I could take two beautiful people out of this, Lasan and Luann and her parents, and then this be a hole in the middle of nowhere. So anyway, this lady presented inside court of cannabis users shoot up. like with some of the information inside court of my sentencing. So that's part of of them like, oh my God, this kid got everything back and he got off easy and it's just 24 hours of probation. And yeah, she hated me. She hated me. So anyway, I want to make sure that we do. For a while, it's been so busy and stuff. I want to make sure that we get back to thanking those people that have got me to where we've gotten to. 5th anniversary here on the John Doe Radio Show. 2nd show of the 5 years of John Doe Radio. So thank you guys for being a big part of that. Canna Caregivers, once again, like I said, we'll talk about them out in Colorado Springs. MadHatters Smoke Shop, 6091 West Colfax Avenue. Make sure you give them a holler. Drop the JDR discount, 303-953-7015, 20% off. Sometimes if they're feeling a little bit more giddy, sometimes you might get 21%.
21 and a half.
You never know.
You never know what's going to happen.
Never know.
You never know what's going to happen with John in shop. And also, dude, I kid you guys not. I shit you not. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? There's not a lot of other places, and there may be other shops in town, but no one's going to give a fark about you more than this dude, John, sitting here right here. All right? He cares about what kind of piece of glass that you get. He honestly gives a damn about the glass. I don't care about him as any other type of person, whatever. He is a good guy. I do like him. I do like John a lot.
I don't care. I like him.
But fark everything else. You're going to get good information with him, all right? You're going to get good. And customer service is a huge thing of mine. Customer service is great there. Family environment.
That's our biggest thing is we want people to enjoy their visit.
Yeah, we haven't done our job if you don't come back.
Paul and Kazak will just harass you.
Yeah.
They'll come bug you to pet him.
And Dabs and
last month.
December. Yeah, I was going to be. Yeah, you're not.
LM.
Yeah, and the ladies there are absolutely knowledgeable themselves too, and also good-looking ladies themselves. So make sure you check it out. 6091 West Colfax Avenue. Not them. I mean the thing of shop, glass, foot and mouth here. It's all right. It's funny because Trikky's the one. He's like totally like he's the one with the lady in the room. So he's like, this guy putting his foot in his mouth like a jackass, just talking shit like an idiot. No wonder why he doesn't have a girlfriend.
I think we should rally.
I have nothing.
All right, good times. Platte Valley Dispensary. Make sure you check it out. Rare Dankness Seeds. Thank you guys. Also, last but not least, if you would like to win a Silver Surfer vaporizer from SilverSurferVAP.com and 7th Floor Industries, give me an email. JohnDoeRadioGiveaway@gmail.com. JohnDoeRadioGiveaway@gmail.com. Put in the subject line that you want to win a Silver Surfer vaporizer. That's all you need right now. Maybe in the future we'll have you do some sort of math equation that doesn't exist. List out pi. Name Tricky's favorite pie.
What?
I don't know. I'm just name Tricky's favorite food. I'm not gonna go there. Stop, Paul. Don't even say anything.
Yep. Everyone knows what.
Stop right now.
It's
It's not needed to be nothing going
Don't
on
give me
here.
any more ammo.
So we'll figure that out and we'll do that. All right, John Doe Radio giveaway at gmail.com. And I also have shirts to give away, tokentops.com, from the awesome Token Terra, tokentops.com. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for 5 years of John Doe Radio. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon as long as the bills are paid. I have a house.
The door is locked.
Yeah, and then at least as long as I'm still here.
Obama hopefully doesn't sign our death warrants.
Sponsors.
Don't do it.
My
Don't do it,
power
B.O.
paid good people to support us. I know that can be a dick sometimes. Try not to be working on my personal shiz. We've talked about it the past couple of shows at the end. We won't go on and on again about it today, but I appreciate it, and I really do love every single one of you guys. I mean, there's a part of me that is just fully built into this, and I would give up my life if it meant nobody was persecuted. I think a lot of us would. If it was the last day that everybody was persecuted against cannabis, we could just be free.
What would Jesus do?
I would give up my life for it. So, all right.
What would John Doe do?
Exactly. What would John Doe do? What would Trkky do? What would you do? Thank you to Trkky. And where can people check out your stuff?
Oh, they can find me on Facebook. Just look it up, Trkky, Trikky.
Trikky. And right now you still got that incredible marble up.
Yeah, I should change that. Do something. Switch it up a little.
Yeah. Don't switch.
Swip it up for For JDR.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude. Put your window piece in there.
Put your window piece in there.
Put your window piece in the window. I don't know. Do whatever you want. It's your thing.
Okay.
It's good times. Thank you to everybody. All right. Have yourselves a fantastic day until we meet again. And I don't think we finished earlier listing out the week and stuff. CD Wednesdays, we'll figure out what's on tomorrow. Business Thursdays. And on Fridays, we review news. All right. And we'll figure out how to fit some more patients in here too. Also, get some more patient stories, because that is extremely important to pushing on what we're trying to do and educate people. Is, you know, I mean, just because AIDS and cancer are those things that are listed, and it's like, seems like it's easy to get it. You know, there's still severe pain issues. There's glaucoma. There's anxiety. There's Tourette syndrome. There's all these other things and stories that people have to give and how it's affected their life that we really want to bring to you. So, all right, we're going to improve. We're going to become this pillar in this community if it kills me. I swear. All right, it's good times. Thank you guys again. Appreciate it, Trkky. Also appreciate MadHatters Smoke Shop. See ya.
The John Doe Radio Show is produced by Charlie Stash Entertainment. The John Doe Radio Show program is not limited to, but includes information and humor on counterculture subjects and is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. We specifically include responsible marijuana reform. Besides, listen to anyone but your mother is just plain stupid, and we accept no responsibility for your actions or misrepresentations, and we do not fully endorse the use of illegal drugs. You are ultimately responsible for yourself.
John Doe Radio.
Radio. Radio. Radio. Radio. Radio. Radio.